Hi, today we're doing something super useful in Marathi. The present tense, the kind you need all the time for real life. Things like I speak, she studies, we work, he walks, they buy. Nice, practical, everyday Marathi. No heavy grammar headache, promise. Just patterns you can actually use. Our focus is on a few very common verbs. Bolne, to speak. Abhyas karne, to study. Kam karne, to work. Charne, to walk. And kharedi karne, to shop or buy. You'll hear something important again and again today. In Marathi, the verb ending often changes depending on who is doing the action, and very often whether the person is masculine, feminine, plural, or being spoken of respectfully. That sounds big, but in practice it becomes a rhythm. Here's the first easy pattern. For many everyday present forms, you'll often hear endings like to, te, tat. Think of them as sound shapes you start recognizing. For example, bolto, speaks or am speaking, in a basic everyday sense for a male speaker. Bolte, for a female speaker. Boltat, for they or for a respected person. Same idea with work. Karto, karte, kartat. Nice and neat. Let's build from the verb bolne, to speak. Mi Marathi bolto, if a male speaker says, I speak Marathi. A female speaker would say, Mi Marathi bolte. Same meaning, just the ending changes. That's a huge memory trick today. If you hear a lot of te at the end, very often think feminine singular. If you hear to, often think masculine singular. If you hear tat, often think plural or respectful. Not always every possible form in the whole language universe, but this is a very useful A1 shortcut. How do you say, I speak Marathi?
मी मराठी बोलतो.
Mi Marathi bolte. And if the speaker is female, mi Marathi bolte, mi Marathi bolte. Very common everyday difference. So don't panic about memorizing giant charts. Just start noticing the ending. Let's do one more. How do you say, she studies at home, in Marathi?
ती घरी अभ्यास करते.
Ti ghari abhyas karte. Nice. Abhyas means study or studying, and karte is does, for a feminine subject here. Literally, it's very close to she study does, but just feel it as she studies. Quick side note, Marathi often uses a noun plus karne to do, where English uses one simple verb. Abhyas karne is to study. Kam karne is to work. Kharedi karne is to do shopping or buy. This is super common, and honestly, once you get used to it, it's kind of awesome. One helper verb does a lot of work. Very efficient, like that one friend who always brings snacks and also drives. Now let's look at kam karne, to work. Mi kam karto, I work, male speaker. Mi kam karte, I work, female speaker. To kam karto, he works. Ti kam karte, she works. Te kam kartat, they work. How do you say we work in the city in Marathi?
आपण शहरात काम करतो.
आपण शहरात काम करतो. Good. आपण is a nice, useful word. It can mean we and sometimes a polite you in some contexts. At beginner level, just remember it's a very common everyday word. Shaherat means in the city. That little at sound often gives the idea of in or inside. Shaher, city. Shaherat, in the city. Here's a little memory line. Karto, does. Karte, does. Kartat, do. Say it with me mentally. Karto, karte, kartat. Bolto, bolte, boltat. Pattern city. Very nice. Now walking. Saane means to walk. You'll hear it a lot in simple routines. To roj sakali chalto. He walks every morning. Ti roj sakali chalte. She walks every morning. Roj means every day, and sakali means in the morning. How do you say he walks every morning in Marathi? तो रोज सकाळी चालतो. तो रोज सकाळी चालतो. Perfect. And if it's she walks every morning, that becomes ती रोज सकाळी चालते. Just one little ending shift, and boom, the sentence changes naturally. Now let's do shopping. खरेदी करणे is to shop or buy. In very natural speech, people also say घेणे, to take, in buying situations. But today we stay with खरेदी करणे because it's clear and useful. How do you say they buy vegetables in Marathi?
ते भाजी खरेदी करतात. ते भाजी खरेदी करतात.
Nice. भाजी म्हणजे भाजी किंवा भाजीचे पदार्थ जेवढे सामान्य शब्द आहे. प्रत्यक्ष जीवनात तुम्ही भाज्या हे शब्द ऐकू शकता, पण भाजी हा उपयोगी सुरुवातीचा शब्द आहे. आणखी नैसर्गिक सहभाग वाढवूया. मराठीत ही स्पीक्स कसं म्हणायचं?
तो बोलतो.
तो बोलतो. How do you say she works in Marathi?
ती काम करते.
ती काम करते. How do you say I study in Marathi if the speaker is female? मी अभ्यास करते. मी अभ्यास करतो. How do you say I study in Marathi if the speaker is male? मी अभ्यास करतो. मी अभ्यास करतो. How do you say they speak Marathi in Marathi? ते मराठी बोलतात. ते मराठी बोलतात. Great. You're not just hearing Marathi now, you're starting to predict it. Let's make the core idea really stick. Take these 5 verbs. बोलणे, to speak. अभ्यास करणे, to study. काम करणे, to work. चालणे, to walk. खरेदी करणे, to buy or shop. Now watch the pattern. तो बोलतो, ती बोलते, ते बोलतात. तो अभ्यास करतो, ती अभ्यास करते, ते अभ्यास करतात. तो काम करतो, ती काम करते, ते काम करतात. तो चालतो, ती चालते, ते चालतात. तो खरेदी करतो, ती खरेदी करते, ते खरेदी करतात. That is gold. Seriously. That pattern is your best friend today. A super practical shortcut. If the action is one of those noun plus do combinations like abhyas karne, काम करणे, खरेदी करणे, then usually the changing part you really need to watch is करतो, करते, करतात. So instead of feeling like the whole sentence is scary, just lock onto the helper verb. Now, a few common learner mistakes, because catching these early saves a lot of confusion later. Mistake 1. Using one ending for everyone. For example, saying ti काम करतो. Nope, ti is she, so you want करते. Ti काम करते. Mistake 2. Forgetting that I changes to depending on the speaker in many everyday sentences. A male speaker says mi bolto. A female speaker says mi bolte. Same with करतो and करते. Mistake 3. Hearing te and assuming only they. In Marathi, forms ending in tat are also often used for respect, so a respected older person may also get a kartat type form. At your level, just remember tat often feels plural or respectful. That's enough for now. Mistake 4. Trying to translate too literally from English every time. In Marathi, study is often abhyas karne, not some separate fancy verb you need right away. Work is काम करणे. Shopping is खरेदी करणे. Let Marathi be Marathi. Don't force it to wear an English jacket. Let's hear a tiny story now. First, just listen to the whole thing in Marathi. रोहन शहरात काम करतो. त्याची बहीण घरी अभ्यास करते. सकाळी रोहन पार्कमध्ये चालतो. संध्याकाळी ते मराठी बोलतात. नंतर ते भाजी खरेदी करतात. घरी आल्यावर सगळे चहा पितात. Now let's go line by line. रोहन शहरात काम करतो. Rohan works in the city. त्याची बहीण घरी अभ्यास करते. His sister studies at home. सकाळी रोहन पार्कमध्ये चालतो. In the morning, Rohan walks in the park. संध्याकाळी ते मराठी बोलतात. In the evening, they speak Marathi. नंतर ते भाजी खरेदी करतात. After that, they buy vegetables. घरी आल्यावर सगळे चहा पितात. After coming home, everyone drinks tea. Nice and simple, right? And notice how the verb endings keep giving you clues about who is doing what. Let's do a few more quick ones together so your ear gets stronger. How do you say, she speaks Marathi in Marathi? ती मराठी बोलते. ती मराठी बोलते. How do you say he works at home in Marathi? तो घरी काम करतो. तो घरी काम करतो. How do you say they study in Marathi? ते अभ्यास करतात. ते अभ्यास करतात. How do you say she walks in Marathi? ती चालते. ती चालते. How do you say I buy vegetables in Marathi if the speaker is female? मी भाजी खरेदी करते. मी भाजी खरेदी करतो. Beautiful. You're getting the rhythm now. One last compact memory trick before we wrap up. Think of Marathi present tense today like 3 doors. To door, masculine singular. Bolto, karto, salto. Te door, feminine singular. Bolte, karte, salte. Tat door, plural or respectful. Boltat, kartat, saltat. Not the full story of all Marathi grammar forever, of course, but for your beginner brain today, this is a solid, practical map. So what did we learn? We learned how to use very common present tense verbs in Marathi with real-life patterns. बोलणे, अभ्यास करणे, काम करणे, चालणे, खरेदी करणे. We saw that endings often tell you who is doing the action, and often also reflect gender or respect in everyday speech. We practiced forms like bolto, bolte, boltat, and the same pattern with karto, karte, kartat. If you only remember one thing, remember this. Don't memorize random sentences only. Notice the ending pattern. Once you hear the pattern, dozens of new sentences become easier. And hey, if some forms still feel a little slippery, that's totally okay. Language learning is not about being perfect on day one. It's about hearing a pattern enough times that one day you suddenly go, Areva, now it clicks. You did great today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and next time you hear karto, karte, or kartat, your brain will go, got it. I know what's happening here. Nice work. You're building real Marathi, step by step.